Ever deliberated upon the potency of a simple act of kindness? This profound query beckons us into the world of introspection, making us cognizant of the sheer power of compassion that we often overlook. Every courteous gesture, no matter how insignificant it might seem, has a consequential potential embedded within it. In a world consumed by self-interest, it's easy to disregard these humble deeds of benevolence. But these acts of kindness, when carried out with genuine sincerity, can indeed set off a domino effect, one that propagates the values of empathy and understanding. The beauty of a kind act lies in its simplicity. It doesn't require grand gestures or substantial resources. A simple smile, a warm hello, lending a helping hand, or just acknowledging someone's presence, these are all acts of kindness that we often underestimate. They might seem trivial to us, but the impact they create can be immense. A kind act, even as small as offering a seat to an elderly person on a bus, holds the capacity to turn a gloomy countenance into a radiant smile. It has the potential to alter a person's perception of the world around them, transforming their desolation into bubbling hope. The sheer power of a kind act resides in its ability to shatter the hardened chains of sorrow, replacing them with a shining light of joyousness. It's incredible how a mere act of kindness can bring about such a significant change. Have you how kindness, an intangible quality, can perceptibly alter the course not only of a person's day, but more significantly their entire existence? Often these humble gestures go unnoticed and undervalued. They are the unsung heroes of compassion, like live embers subtly yet powerfully sparking societal change, one act at a time. Kindness is a potent tool of transformation. It doesn't just change the recipient, but also the giver. It creates a ripple effect that transcends boundaries and cultures. Kindness is not just an action, it is a mindset, a lifestyle, an ethos that can truly transform the world we live in. It reminds us of the human connection that binds us all, rekindling the lost faith in humanity. Today we delve into the power of kindness and how it can transform the world around us. Imagine a bustling city, teeming with individuals from every conceivable background. An urban landscape pulsating with life, diversity seeping through its every nook and cranny. This city overflows with vibrancy, its citizens, a motley crew, invested in their individual lives, each tale unique, each story a testament to the human spirit. Amidst this dynamic tapestry of activity, there's a woman who stands out from the crowd. This woman will identify as Jane. Jane is not just another face in the crowd, she is an emblem of strength. A single mother who navigates the rough seas of life with extraordinary grace. She is a beacon of resilience. Like countless others in the city, Jane faces the trials and tribulations life throws at her with a remarkable courage. Her story is not merely about the struggle. It encompasses more. It is about tenacity, about endurance. Working tirelessly in 2 jobs, in a relentless pursuit to provide for children, Jane is a testament to every woman who has ever dared to dream for her children. Her strength and patience are often tested, pushing her to the fore she knows no other way. Beneath her tough exterior, however, Jane is weary. The weight of her responsibilities feel like a gargantuan mountain, a constant reminder of her struggle. Each dawn she awakens, shouldering her burdens with an air of stoicism, and steps out into the world. This morning was no different. As she made her way to her first job, disaster struck without warning. A dangerous patch of ice on the pavement caught Jane off guard, robbing her of her balance. She slipped and stumbled, hitting the frozen ground with a thud. Her bag burst open, scattering her personal items across the ice-dusted pavement. The scene was one of chaos. Yet, most passers-by, wrapped up in their personal worries, chose to ignore Jane's predicament. Perhaps they spared a moment to glance her way, a flicker of concern flashing across their faces. But none stopped. None offered to help. However, amidst this icy indifference, a glimmer of compassion emerged. A stranger, a man we'll call John, observed Jane's tumble. John was different. He didn't merely observe and continue on his way like the others. He chose to intervene. He paused his journey, knelt beside Jane, and extended a helping hand. John assisted Jane in retrieving her scattered belongings, his face etched with a sincere, comforting smile. Despite being a stranger, his act of kindness was uncomplicated yet profound. This brief interaction triggered a shift within Jane. It stirred something within her. John's act of kindness served as a beacon of hope in her grim day. In that moment, when he extended a helping hand, he lightened her burdens, if only momentarily. This modest act of compassion reminded her that despite life's rough edges and the frequent cold indifference of the world, there are people who care. This act of kindness was a spark of hope, a reaffirmation that humanity still exists, even in the most crowded cities and on the chilliest days. This act of kindness reminded Jane that in a world that often seems cold and indifferent, there are still people who care. But the ripple effect of John's kindness didn't stop there. Inspired by his noble act, Jane felt an urge to respond in kind. She started a journey of self-discovery, slowly redefining her perspective towards life and people around her. This journey was not a simple path but a transformative process, leading to a complete metamorphosis of her character. Jane began cultivating a deep sense of consideration for the people in her immediate environment. She began paying heed to minor yet meaningful deeds, such as holding the door open for an old person, ceding her seat to a pregnant lady in a crowded bus, or merely sharing a warm, genuine smile with a passerby. Jane understood that these acts, trivial as they may seem, generated waves of happiness in the lives of others and, in return, elevated her spirits. They made her feel content, fostering a sense of satisfaction she had never experienced before. She realized that her actions, no matter how small, could make a difference. The waves of kindness and compassion that John initiated, through his sole act of selflessness, continued to disseminate throughout the community. Individuals fortunate enough to experience Jane's kindness were deeply touched and felt a compelling urge to pass on the kindness they received, resulted in a cascading effect of empathy, causing a waterfall of benevolence, consideration, and compassion. An enchanting cycle of goodwill was set in motion because of one selfless act of kindness that John extended on a chilly winter morning. This virtuous cycle continued unabated, proving that even a single act of kindness could create a ripple effect that transcends all barriers and influences numerous lives. The ripples of kindness, originating from John, continued to reverberate far and wide, creating brimming with kindness, compassion, and love. Jane's actions painted a vibrant picture of the power of kindness. Her deeds served as a beacon of hope, a shining example that kindness is not a sign of weakness, but an undeniable strength. Jane's journey highlighted the transformative power of kindness, proving that one person's actions can spark a ripple effect of compassion and benevolence. Jane's story also taught us the importance of being mindful of our actions. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, can initiate a chain reaction of goodwill, transforming communities and even impacting the world at large. This beautiful cycle of goodwill, remarkably, was set in motion all because of one selfless act of kindness extended by John on a chilly winter morning. Thus, the ripples of kindness originating from John continued to resonate far and wide, creating an environment teeming with kindness, compassion, and love. This chain reaction, astonishingly, was set in motion all because of one selfless act of kindness extended by John on a chilly winter. This narrative is a compelling testimony to the power of kindness. It serves as a vivid example, showcasing to us the magnitude of impact our actions can have on the world around us. It emphasizes how even the most seemingly trivial gestures of empathy and compassion can significantly influence those around us, setting off a chain reaction that extends much further beyond the initial act. Kindness isn't just about grand, sweeping acts of generosity, but about the everyday small acts of compassion we consciously choose to extend to others. It's about the silent smiles, the words of comfort, and the helping hands we offer, expecting nothing in return. Kindness is reflected in the way we respond to people's needs, in our patient and attentive listening to their stories, and in the way we choose to act when presented with the opportunity to extend a helping hand. It's about being there, in the moment, for those who need us, whether they express their need openly or hide it behind a brave facade. It's about recognizing the silent cries for help and acting upon them, even when it's not convenient or easy to do so. When you extend a hand of friendship, offer a comforting word, or share a warm smile, you may just be the reason for someone's restored faith in humanity. The ripple effect such acts create can startle you. These small acts of kindness, though seemingly insignificant on their own, have the potential to alter the very fabric of the world we inhabit. Simple actions like holding the door open for a stranger, sharing a laugh with a colleague, offering a word of encouragement to someone in distress may appear trivial. However, their impact can be monumental, creating a wave of positivity that can help uplift those around us. Kindness is about acknowledging the inherent worth in every person we encounter and treating them with the respect they deserve. It's choosing to be a beacon of positivity in a world that can often seem shrouded in darkness and despair. Kindness, understanding that we all possess within us the ability to touch the lives of others in the most profound ways. It's realizing that we have the power to make a difference, one kind act at a time. In this fast-paced world, where we are constantly inundated with so many possibilities and choices, it's crucial that we remember to choose kindness. The power to make a positive change lies within each of us. It resides in our ability to empathize, to care, love, and most importantly, to act. It's important to comprehend that even the smallest act of kindness can create a ripple effect of compassion and empathy, spreading warmth and positivity. By setting this chain reaction into motion, you are igniting a spark of kindness that holds the potential to revolutionize the world around you with its positivity. You are creating a better world, one act of kindness at a time. So why not set the wheels in motion today? Make your mark. Be the catalyst for a kindness revolution. To be the reason someone believes in kindness. Choose to be the change you wish to see in the world. And remember, it all starts with you. Be the catalyst for a kindness revolution.